Hello guys, welcome to the third part of this inequality tutorial. Well, in today's video we're going to be talking about quadratic inequalities. I hope you enjoyed the last video and I hope you all submitted your homework. Well, in today's video we're going to talk about quadratic inequalities, and I'm sure most of you must have heard about quadratic equation. However, if you don't have any knowledge on quadratic equation, don't bother, I got you covered. I have a whole series of quadratic equation tutorial on my channel. You can check the playlist. I'll make sure I leave the playlist in the comment, in the description below, in the description box. So, well, actually, inequalities, like we saw in the last video, which was just a linear one, we had just one value. That was simple. But here, since we're dealing with quadratics, which obviously we're going to always have two values, and some are going to be a difficulty in getting the exact range of values for which x satisfies a particular condition. However, there's an easy method to solve that, so don't bother and make sure you watch the tutorial to the end. Okay, well, we're going to take an example. The first step is simply to find the values of x. That is the first step. And second thing I'll tell you is to keep in mind of the greater than sign here. This value here, keep it in mind. This is the second thing I'm going to tell you. Keep that in mind. And from there we can move on and solve. So in the first example we have x squared minus 3 less than 2x. Sorry, greater than 2x. So we're going to take 2x to the left hand side. We have x squared minus 2x minus 3 greater than 0. Well, before you check the tutorial, if you don't know how to solve quadratic equation by factorization method, you can use any method with formula or completing the square. So here the first step we're going to do is to look for two values which when you multiply gives us the product of a and c. I want to add gives us b. So I have those values already. X squared plus x minus 3x minus 3. But since we are solving, I want to equal to 0. We discard this for now, keep it away. X into x plus 1 minus 3 into x plus 1. So the values of x will be x equals to 3 or x equals to minus 1. Now, when you have this, you need to arrange them in a certain range. So we're going to begin by saying that x is less than the smaller value here. So say minus 1, and this minus 1 is less than x, which is less than 3. I'm also going to have x greater than 3. Okay? So you always begin by saying that x is less than the smaller value. Well, let me just take advantage and draw a small table here. We will need this, okay, to get the range of now. These are the possible range of values, but not exactly the exact range of values. So we need to put here the different factors which you had for this equation, which were x plus 1, x minus 3, and the product of it all, x plus 1, x minus 3. Okay, so bring everything down. Now, in this factor here, x plus 1, we're going to substitute values of x which are less than minus 1. You can have minus 2, you can have minus 3, you can substitute any value, can be negative 1.1, so long as it is less than minus 1, we are going to substitute here. So if substitute minus 1 here, substitute minus 2 here, we're going to have minus. Substitute minus 2 here, we're still going to have a negative value. Negative times negative, since the product, we're going to have a plus sign. Here we take a value between minus 1, we're going to take value between negative 1 and 3. Negative 1 and 3, we're going to have 2. Put substitute 2 here, we're going to have a positive value, and here a negative value. Plus times negative, we're going to have a negative value. When you come to x greater than 3, you can put 4 or 5. I will go with 5. Substitute with 5 here. Positive value, positive, positive. Now, this is the time to check the condition. What did it say? In the condition was x minus 3 greater than 2x. And when the 2x was taken to the left hand side, it became x squared minus 2x minus 3 greater than 0. So in this case here, we're going to take only the positive values. Remember, only the positive values. But if it was less than, we'll take the negative values. So in this case, we're going to take these two. So the range of values of x, we have x less than minus 1 union x greater than 3. Okay, we're going to take another example. Well, in this example here, many of things are already simplified to because it was given. You just need to substitute. So you just need to solve the quadratic equation directly by substituting everything to 0, and we're going to have our values. Okay, so here x is equals to half, and here x is equals to negative 1. So we have x being less than negative 1, that is compare, let's say x being less than the smallest number, and here minus 1 less than x less than half, and x greater than half. So here we have 2x minus 1 on our factors, x plus 1, and the product of our factors, 2x minus 1, x plus 1. Okay, so begin with 2x minus 1. When taking a value of less than 1, so we can go with negative 2. Negative 2 times 2, that is negative 4, minus 1, negative 5. Negative 2 plus 1 is a negative value. So we have plus. Here a value between these two, we can go with 0. 0 here gives us a negative value. Here we have a positive. Multiplying the 2, we obtain negative. A number greater than half, we can have 1. Here, put substituting 1 here, we have positive, positive, and positive. Well, this is not going to help you that much. Let me just change this to being a number. Oh, sorry, it was already less than or equals to. Well, let's just take less than. Okay. So in this case, we're going to take negative values. So the range of values of x is minus 1, less than x, less than half. Well, let me leave you an assignment, a homework which you're going to take alongside with you. And when you're done solving, post your answer in the comment box. I'll make sure I check it. Okay. So this is the question here. Actually, today I'm going to leave 2 questions. Okay guys, see you in the next video.